Retain gang, what's poppin', man? This your boy Tay, back at y'all again with another video, man. Peace, love, and abundance to everybody watching right now. I show my gratitude. Make sure y'all smash that like button. That way we can get this message and spread it through the algorithm. If you want to support the channel, I have some courses available, and I have a Retain gang community that you can join. So I'll leave my links in my description. But if you've been finding yourself falling off your path, losing your way, I want you to know that it happens to the best of us. It happens to me from time to time. All right, nobody is safe from losing their way. It's just part of life. Now, you know when you're out of alignment with yourself and when you are in alignment. All right, being in alignment means you're one. Everything is working together from head to toe. All your energy centers are working together, and you are operating in your highest version, your highest self. All right. For me, I find myself getting knocked off my path whenever I slip up on my routine. So, for example, in order for me to stay in alignment, I have to meditate daily. I have to make sure I'm hitting the gym at least 5 times a week. Okay, I got to make sure I'm eating right. I got to make sure I'm doing some work. I got to make sure I'm doing something that's geared towards my purpose. Whether I'm helping someone, I'm doing a consultation. All right, I have to. If I don't do that, I see myself falling short. For example, if I'm up late at night, I'm on my phone late at night, maybe watching TV, that makes me end up falling asleep on my couch. Now, if I fall asleep on my couch, the next day I wake up, I'm unproductive or less productive. I got low energy, I'm tired, my back and neck is aching because I didn't get a good night's rest. And then that carries over to my diet. Now, instead of me eating my meals that I eat every single day, something healthy, I'm like, all right, let me order out. Let me go get some fast food. Boom, now I'm slipping up on my diet, right? So it's like a chain reaction. And that's when I start getting out of alignment. Now I'm doing things that's against my discipline. All right? And we all know, you can feel it. Your intuition lets you know, like, all right, this ain't right. This ain't what we need to be doing. Because this is going to jump us into a different timeline that we don't want to experience. All right? But the good thing about your spirit team, I know my spirit team, my higher self, never lets me stray too far from my path. Okay? Because it knows. There's so many distractions out here that it's impossible for you not to fall short from time to time. Just like right now, I'm in my truck, right? And I need to get another wheel alignment. I just got one not too long ago, but it's already back swerving. I'm on the road swerving to my right. So that happens from wear and tear, hitting potholes, bumps, rough terrain. It slowly knocks my wheels off center. And once I get a wheel alignment, right, that's not going to be the last time I need one. I'm going to have to constantly keep getting them because it's constant work. You don't just align yourself one time and that's it. The work is done. No, it's a constant work for you to center yourself. See, so the same thing with our life, man. Life in general, your journey is going to be rough. So just like with your journey in life, life itself is going to knock you off center. It's rough. We're constantly going over bumps and potholes and rough terrain, just with the grind, responsibilities, right? So the work never stops. And one good thing about it is when you do fall short or see yourself off your path, there's a lesson in that. You see, and sometimes that lesson was needed for you so that you can remember why you're on your path in the first place. Because we can get complacent and you start to forget why you do what you do. You see, as we start to grow and we learn and we get into a new space of ourselves, you get complacent, you get on autopilot, you get comfortable. So sometimes getting out of alignment is good for us. Getting off our path is good for us so that we can reevaluate our goals and where we're going in life. You see, it's so many times I've had to readjust myself over and over and over again. What is my goal? Well, I've already reached that goal, so what is my new goal now? Am I getting too comfortable? Am I getting complacent? Am I still learning new things? Am I still challenging myself? You know, life is short, man. We never know when it's our time. You never know when you're going to pass over. We never know. So we have to make sure that, you know, we are learning from our mistakes. That's what it's all about, learning. Okay, it's not the mistakes itself that you're making. It's not you falling short or backsliding. Yeah, we don't want to do that. But at the same time, are you learning from it? The lessons from it? Because that's where the growth comes in. You know, a lot of you guys, I read the comments, and some of you go through the struggle. Some of you feel like giving up. You know, and some of you guys think that you have to be perfect on this journey, on this this path to find yourself. And that's not the case, man. You're not going to be perfect. We're striving to be perfect. You are already perfect who you are. Right? The thing about being perfect is our imperfections. Our imperfections is because we have room to grow and change and to learn and to mold ourselves. So you got to stop putting that pressure on yourself and learn to enjoy the experience. Everything that's happening to you is happening for a reason, even when it don't seem like it. This is why you got to have faith and trust in the Most High within you. Sometimes we can't see past the forest because you in it, right? You navigating. So you can't see the clear or the tree line on the other side of it. You're just looking at what's in front of you. Sometimes what's ahead of us is more beautiful than we can imagine. But we got to just keep walking our path, keep trekking, keep having the faith, man. That's what it comes down to. Do not lose faith in yourself and in your journey. You are doing this for a reason. And it gets difficult for me as well. You see? I got to realign myself and adjust all the time. Especially when we're coming into a new season. What was working for me in the past doesn't work for me now. And that's usually when I find myself getting out of alignment, because that spirit trying to shake up my world to get me uncomfortable again. Right? Light that fire inside of me again. So I can start moving, start getting up, start trying new things. We didn't come here to be stagnant. We didn't come here to get comfortable and put a box over us. We think we know everything now. We think that the way that we're doing things now is going to be how we do it for the rest of our life. And that's not the case. We're always changing. You know how many versions of yourself you've been? Right? You're not the same version of yourself you was when you was 5, 10, 12, 15, 18, I don't know your age, 20, you know? You have multiple versions of yourself, even within the same year. Right? How many versions of yourself do you think you go through? 2024, how many versions of yourself do you think you experienced? It's a lot. You know? So, it's going to happen. But you need to gain that awareness of self so that you can find yourself again when this does happen. Okay? I always ask for protection and guidance. Every single day I'm asking for protection and guidance. Because I know once I do that, everything's going to be taken care of. I don't got to put this pressure on myself. I don't got to talk down on myself. I don't got to stress and worry. That does me no good. Right? I know slowly and surely we're going to get back to where we need to be. Okay? So analyze yourself, analyze your life, look at what was working for you. So your goal is to get back into alignment with yourself. And if you ever notice, right, anytime you're doing something right, when you got a good flow, a good workflow, tunnel vision, you know, you just doing everything you're supposed to do, this is usually when we start to slip up. Like I said, sometimes I'll be on my phone late, man, and I end up falling asleep. But what made me stay on my phone so late? It's a distraction. It might be something that I like, or something that interests me, and I get caught up in watching it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody comes out of nowhere and grabs your attention, or tries to. Somebody hits you up out of nowhere. People you ain't talked to, you ain't been thinking about, but all of a sudden they come out of nowhere and just blindside you. That's the distraction. That's the program. Because when you are distracted, nobody cares about you. Nobody's hitting you up, right? Everything is normal. Things don't start happening until you start to get focused. You like, you know what? Not this time, man. I'm not going to let myself get distracted anymore. I'm going to buckle down and do what I need to do, handle my business. And that's always when they start to come. Always. Or you'll just get these thoughts in your head. They'll be like, you know what? Nah, man, let's do this instead of we've been disciplined forever. Let's just slip up and do this one time. All right? Let me scroll and look at these cheeks one time. And in those moments, that's when we create a chink in our armor. Right? That's when you jump into a lower timeline of yourself. That's how it starts. And then little by little, they start chipping at your armor, right? The distraction, chipping at your armor. Here come another distraction, chipping at your armor. Next thing you know, your armor's weak, right? You'll fall for anything. If you find yourself getting off your path, man, it's never too late to jump back on it. The fact that you're even aware that you've fallen off your path, that's a good sign. Okay, that means your intuition is working. That means you're still tapped in with source. Okay? All you gotta do is make a choice. Do you wanna keep experiencing this low vibrational timeline, or you wanna jump into a higher timeline? The choice is yours because you get to choose what you want to experience. You know what I'm saying? Just like on the game, bro. You can choose to do the main mission, or you can do side quests, or you can just play around, mess around, It's up to you. So get back on your mission. That's when everything's going to align with you. Everything that you need, everything that you want is going to be on your path, in your sight, when you stay on your purpose. Okay? Things usually fall apart in our life when we get off our purpose, off track, off our path. Because that's not designed for you. Okay? You're not designed to go that way. So everything on that path is going to be against you because it doesn't resonate with your spirit. It doesn't resonate with your energy. You see? We all have a mission. I play RPGs all the time, and depending on what class you choose, you have different factions that you can join. They have different missions. So your mission might not align with that faction that you're trying to join, A hunter's faction has different missions than a warrior's faction or a mage's faction. You see? So you got to get in where you fit in. You got to know who you are and know what you came here to do. And the rest is history. Everything else is going to fall in place. All right, man. So if you guys are having trouble still, I do one-on-one consultations. So tap in with me. Also, let me know in the comments section, what have you done to get back on your path when you fell short? All right. So with that being said, y'all, hope you have a beautiful day. And I'm out. Peace.